welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the installation of the fire alarms in my room. So we're not going to flush them out or anything. We're going to put it on like some back boxes and have some conduit. So we're going to start this project now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the boxes on the conduit, and then tomorrow morning there'll be like another video of me and my dad installing it and wiring it, putting all the devices. So tonight's video is just of us building it. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first is a quick change of plans. We're just gonna do the wiring and adding all the devices on to make sure it works tonight, and then we're going to mount it tomorrow. Okay, so let's get actually right into working. So we're going to knock out this knockout up here, and then this knockout down here. Then on this box, we're gonna knock out this knockout. Okay, so we just measured the conduit, and that we wanted it to be 2.5 feet. So now we're gonna cut it at 2.5 feet with a hacksaw. So I'm gonna get right into doing that. Okay, so here my dad is gonna help me cut the conduit, so just deal with that. Okay, so the conduit is now cut, and now we're gonna put in the threads that like connect the boxes to the conduit. So let's get right into that. Okay, so next we're actually going to attach the conduit to the boxes. So let's get right doing that. Okay, so the next part we're going to be start the wiring. So first is that we're going to take these cables right here and fish them through all the way up to the top box. So let's start by doing that. Okay, so here's the next part. We're just going to have to take these two wires and put them in here, because this is going to be our main power source. This will plug into an outlet. So we're just going to feed these through the bottom and clamp this down. Okay, so here's the next part. Next part is that we have all the wiring here. So we're going to connect these two whites, put a wire nut on it, and then we're going to take the BG8 and take the two black things and put them on the top terminals. Then the bottom part will be complete. So let's get right into it. So in the next few seconds, it will be cut to the pull station mounted on the box. It's because it was so hard to get the wires on. My dad did it off camera, and then we got it on the box, and I tightened the screws when it got on the box. Okay, so that took a little while, so my dad really did the rest of it, and we did it off camera. So next is going to be mounting it. So we're going to just put it on the bottom. So I'm trying to do the screw. Okay, so now it's time to start the top part. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this black and blue here. Going to have a wire nut, and with both whites, they're also going to have a wire nut. So let's start doing that. So in a sec, there'll be a snap transition because the wires are so crammed in there that I can't fit it, or I couldn't fit the mounting bracket on, so I added the extender. Okay, so next we're going to...
We need to tighten this section. This tighten down, right?
Yeah, we're going to tighten it down, and then we're going to add the advanced on. Okay, so the top part is now done. So now it's time for a little test. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. It works. Yay! So there we go. We built it. And tomorrow's the day we're going to mount it in my room. So stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.